Hi everybody, my name is Colleen Menning and I am a Paparazzi independent consultant, and I am going to show you how to fasten and put on your Paparazzi Life of the Party crown. Okay, so I was super excited about getting Life of the Party Diamond, and part of the reason is because we get this beautiful, amazing crown. Look how gorgeous that is. So I was super excited to get this, right? And we earned these by reaching Life of the Party. Well, when I got it, I realized it does not come with little combs to put it on your head. So I'm like, oh my gosh, how do you attach this thing? Because I'll tell you, I'm going to show you. It comes with just these little, you can see these little rings right here. Okay, it comes with 4 of those, but it literally has nothing to attach. It just sits on your head. Well, that's not going to work now, is it? So I'm going to show you how to attach it, and I've already got it kind of halfway done so that I don't take up a lot of time on the video. But I'm going to show you how to attach one of these crowns that is the full round crown with no brushes, so, or little combs. Now you can see, like with this tiara that I have, it has these little combs so that when you put it in your hair, it literally sticks right into your hair and it doesn't move. It doesn't go anywhere, right? Well, that crown has nothing to attach it to your head. So it's literally sitting on your head just loose. So I'm going to show you a really cute, really cool little trick that will help you secure it to your head. So the first thing that you need is a like a nylon stocking or nylon sock of some kind. I would probably, this is all I had at the moment, so I would probably go with maybe a nude color because my hair is lighter rather than black, but since black was all I had, it is just kind of like a nylon. This is a little thicker because this is like a, I think they call this a trouser sock. So it is a little bit thicker, but that's okay. You can definitely use, and I probably would use a regular nylon or pantyhose or something like that. Now you can also use pipe cleaners or anything that's got something to it that you can clip something to, like I've seen people use wire. I've seen the pipe cleaners and the socks. There's lots of things you can do. So I'm choosing to use this because this is what I have, and it's softer, you know, it's pliable. So basically what you do is you turn your crown upside down, and you can see, I've already got part of it here, but you can see there's a little hook there, or a circle there, little circle there, here, and here. So 4 little holes. And what I did was I took the nylon and I strung it right through one of those holes. I did it on the other side. So now you can see I've got it in both of those 2 holes right straight across from each other. I'm going to tie a knot. Now with this, I'm not going to tie a really tight one because you want it to have a little bit of give. You don't want it to be so rigid that that is what is sitting on your head and it's kind of bouncing off. Okay, so tie it where it's loose enough to kind of have a little bit of give. Okay, so we're just going to tie this into a knot. And then of course, once you get that tied and adjusted the way you want it, you can trim all that extra off. I'm not going to do that right now because it's not quite adjusted the way I want it. Oh, I guess I should tell you. So the sock, what I did was I just cut straight up, and this is only half the sock now because I've already cut it. But you just cut straight up, and then and that's pretty thick, so I cut up one more time. So I cut it into fourths, long fourths. So this is what I got. This is the other piece. So I took the sock, cut it in half lengthwise, and then cut it into fourths. So that was my other piece. I cut off the edges or the ends because, you know, you've got your toe and you've got the elastic part. That's all thicker pieces you don't really need. So just trim that off a little bit, just to where you have enough of a piece that you can go through and tie it. Okay, so, God, cat. Whoops, sorry. My cat is yelling at me, as she always does. If you guys watch my videos, you'll know Corona. She loves to yell at me and get into my videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this other piece and I'm going to string it right through that hole, just like I did the others. And you may have to kind of roll it a little bit to make it thin enough to go through. Just depends on what you're using. And pull it, cat, come on, seriously. Pull it right through so you can see I've got it through. I'll pull it a little ways through. Do that on the other side. Being careful not to scratch your tiara. It comes on a little pillow, a little velvet pillow. I would suggest leaving it, you know, as you're working on it, have it sitting on your pillow. Okay, so now you can see I have it in there, and I've got now a cross, okay? And just, or you can look at it that way as an X or a plus or a T. I'm gonna again tie this piece to the other ends, being careful not to do it too tight. What? This cat, I tell you. Okay, so now I have something in the middle of my crown to attach my clips to, okay? So that's the key. You want something in the middle of your crown that you can hook your barrettes to, or your clips or bobby pins. And I'm going to show you, so my particular crown, the one we get for life of the party, and this can be for any crown, but what I got with mine was these 4 little clips. They look like this, just like little bobby pins basically, okay? So I can use those, but for me, you can see my hair is quite thin, okay? It's pretty thin, it's very slick, silky smooth, which isn't always a good thing when you're trying to wear a crown, but it's very smooth and things slip out of it super easy. I don't usually wear hair accessories because they just fall out because it's just so thin. So you can use this type of clip or just a regular bobby pin, which my cat apparently knocked down somewhere. So just a regular bobby pin, or what I prefer honestly is this type of barrette. It's flat, so it's not as conspicuous, and it secures. So I kind of like this. Now, I've got a cute little barrette here that I could use as well. It's a little bigger. And remember, people are going to see what's in your crown. So that's kind of why I said I would probably use a nude versus these black normally, because my hair is light and I don't want that black. You see that? I don't want the black showing. So if for my permanent solution would be a lighter color. But you can use any kind of barrette. Now you can also use these little clips. They're the little clips with the little combs on them, so you can clip those. Anything that's big enough to get a hold of your whatever material you have here, plus some hair, okay? So you can see I've got this loose enough that when I put it on, it's gonna kind of form around my head a little bit. You're going to want your center piece here lined up with your nose, okay? Now this crown, a crown, is meant to go on the back of your head. Now with a tiara, you know, you could put your tiara up higher. You could put it back further if you want to, but a crown is meant to go on the crown of your head. So to straighten it up, make sure it's even. I can't see it as well, but you're going to put it on the back of your head like that on the crown, making sure that this is pretty equal to your nose. I can't see super great because I'm so little in my video. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your barrette or whatever kind of clip you have, and you're going to grab hold of some of that material you just put in there into that little X shape. You're going to grab that with your hair, and you're going to just clip it and use the barrette, which is not as easy one-handed as you'd think. Just like that. Now, I'm going to use this other barrette just because that's all I've got right now. But I'm going to scoop up some hair. I'm going to make sure that I'm grabbing hold of that material. And I'm going to snap that in. I've got these clips right now, so I'm going to use those. So again, you're going to make sure you grab your hair. And you're going to do it on all 4 sides of your material. Okay, so I'm going to grab some hair along with the little sock that I put in. And I would use more than this normally, just an FYI. I mean, you really got to get that secure in there so you're not it's not falling off your head. But you can see it's a little wobbly, but I would put more in. But you can see where now it's on my head and I can move around and it's not going to fall off. So that's how you put together a crown that comes with nothing inside to secure it to your head. There is a website. Now, if you want to pay the money and do this professionally, you can actually have, you can send it to this website. It actually looks pretty cool. I think it's like $35 to $40 plus shipping. But if you plan to wear your crown a lot, maybe you're in, you know, pageants and things. So your crown, you know, you're going to be really wearing it a lot. They string it and then they add combs to it that are similar to this. And it's pretty super cool. The combs are out here. All you do is you pull it out and tuck it in, and you pull it out and tuck it in, and it stays. I'm actually considering doing it, but for now, I am doing the DIY thing, and I'm using my socks. Again, you can use pipe cleaner or any other kind of fairly rigid material that will, that you can actually adhere something to, like a clip or a barrette or something like that. Now you can crisscross it, or you can do it from point A to point B and put it into a square shape if you want to as well. It does not have to go crisscross. If you want to be less conspicuous, that's probably how you'd want to do it. You'd want to do it in the square shape around the crown. Just something that, like I said, you can get your clips attached to it and attach it to your hair. I think when they give you these little clips, you're supposed to just put it through the little circle and attach it to your hair, and that just does not work. So you definitely want something bigger and stronger on the crown that you can adhere it to. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how easy it is to attach your crown to your head once you realize how to do it. Because when I first got it, I'm like, how does this go on? I had no clue. So with a little research, I found a DIY way to be able to wear my crown. All right, well, thank you guys all so much for watching. If you have any questions, make sure that you let me know. Message me. Be sure to subscribe to my channel down below. There's a little button there. You can subscribe. I have lots of training videos that you can watch that will be helpful for your business. And you can check out my Facebook page, my website. I've got all my contact information there in the description as well. So feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions at all. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that as well. All right. Well, I will see you on the next video. All right. Bye-bye, you guys.